The MMDA appears to be serious about making the Pasig River Ferry a success story. We discussed the latest developments on the ferry network being operated by the MMDA here on Motoring Forum.
Around 2 years ago, when traffic congestion in Metro Manila went from bad to worse, with a promise of even going from worst to worst, with the many road repairs and other infrastructure projects ongoing or scheduled to begin, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority decided to revive the Pasig River Ferry system. Over the years, the Pasig River Ferry system was started, stopped, started anew, discarded, with the government leading the effort or the private sector as the main proponent. Ferry stations were built, operated, and later abandoned. This was mainly for lack of passengers. But faced with a need for an efficient and reliable alternative mode of transport, government in particular, the MMDA, decided to operate a ferry network itself.
This ferry system came to the mind of our chairman last January for the reason that we had to resolve the glaring traffic of Metro Manila, especially EDSA. Yan ang talagang nagbigay sa kanya ng inspirasyon para buksan ng ferry. Another mode of traffic na iniisip niya makatutulong sa mga mananakay ng Metro Manila.
The thinking was that commuters would learn to use the Pasig River Ferry in their daily commute, especially as travel time using traditional land transport, jeepneys, buses, taxis, and FX shuttles lengthened as they are mired in traffic. The MMDA refurbished several ferry stations along the Pasig River, acquired several fiberglass ferry boats, and began operations. In the first months of its revival, the ferry network included stations from Pinagbuhatan, San Joaquin and Maybunga in Pasig City, Guadalupe and Valenzuela in Makati City, Hulo in Mandaluyong City, Tulambingan, Santa Ana, Loton, Escolta, and Plaza Mexico in Manila. Since its revival, the Pasig River Ferry system, operated by MMDA itself, has gained enough patronage, an average of 500 passengers a day, according to MMDA, to merit plans to increase the number of stations and the number of ferries. At the start of this year, the MMDA announced it was planning to add 3 more stations to the network, at Rosario and Capasigan in Pasig City, another at the riverbanks in Marikina.
Sa ngayon kasi, nagpipik na ang ferry service natin. So may order coming another 2, probably this month, end of this month, darating yung 2, and additional 2 for the April area. That with the capacity, the last 2 boats has a capacity of 50 passenger per boat, the last 2 boats. The 2 earlier will come this month is with the capacity of 20 capacity passenger. That will be assigned at the Rosario Pasig ferry station.
It also announced that it is looking at acquiring more ferry boats to increase turnaround times. And if passengers demand it, the MMDA would be willing to begin daily service earlier than the present 6 a.m. start and extend it beyond the 6 p.m. end. It was also working to dredge the Pasig River to make it deeper and safer for passenger ferry operations. Another indication that the MMDA is bullish about the prospects of a Pasig River ferry system becoming a major complement to the mass transport system in Metro Manila is the relaunching of the MMDA Pasig River Ferry app. When it was launched more than a year ago, there was not much takers, but this time MMDA is confident it would be used by more and more regular ferry passengers. The app is free and can be downloaded from any Android-based mobile phone, tablet, or device.
Useful talaga ang ferry app dahil sa dami nga nang pumapasok ngayong pasahero sa aming mga istasyon.
Using the app could soon look up on real-time schedules, routes, and fares. It could also show commuters the nearest Pasig River Ferry station and how to get there. The app also provides updates from other MMDA social media links or websites, like real-time traffic situation in major thoroughfares. Other MMDA announcements including road closures and road repairs. Whether the Pasig Ferry system being managed and operated by the MMDA is breaking even or making a profit is not clear. However, many believe that the ferry system should continue to be encouraged and even subsidized to provide an alternative mode of mass transport in Metro Manila.
A question in many people's minds is whether the Pasig River Ferry will continue even after the end of the present administration. Not only for the benefit of commuters who have found it a quicker way to move around the metropolis, but also for motorists in the form of less traffic congestion.